So what's your name?
Lorraine Carpenter.
What are you doing at Cult Montreal?
I'm the editor-in-chief as well as the music editor.
Great.
And I'm also one of the founders of the business.
Can you explain me what's Cult Montreal?
Okay, it's a monthly print publication and daily website. So we have two different mediums that we're using, and in a way we have two different audiences too, because there are different people who pick up the paper and a lot of people in the social media networks that come to the site. So we're trying to bring those two audiences together more and more by referring back to print from the website and referring to the website in print.
And according to the name of the publication, I think it's about culture. So you speak about music, fashion, what else?
That's it. Well, we have a city section, so that covers everything from lifestyle stuff to news to food and drink content as well. We like to write about the restaurants in the city and some of the food trends that are happening here. And we have a screen section, so that's part of culture. Of course, it all falls under culture. But that's film and TV and web series and video games as well. And then there's music, and then there's culture, which is more the visual arts and theater and dance and all of that stage stuff too.
Great. What is your task as an editor-in-chief?
Well, the content is curated basically. So all the section editors come up with ideas for their sections, for the website and for print. And then we have weekly meetings where it all kind of runs by me, and with the help of the managing editor, I choose which pitches are the best, most appropriate for our voice and for what we're trying to do.
So how many people are you working in not the press room, but I mean as a team?
We're actually quite a small team. We have 7 core people who are in editorial, and that also includes advertising. We have one person who is tasked with advertising and promotions at the moment, and so we're actually a very small team. Of course, we have freelancers too. We have a lot of freelance writers. We have people who do our layout for the newspaper. We have photographers too, who are also freelance, and so yeah, we're because we're a small crew, we're doing multiple tasks. We do our own deliveries of the newspaper, for example. Like we're actually going out there every month in vans and cars and stuff and bringing the papers around the city, 10,000 copies throughout the city.
Great. Can you explain me, like for the magazine, what is the first step till the last step, and who do what when you have to produce it?
Yeah, sure. Well, of course, the first step is coming up with ideas for for the content and imagining what's going to be on the cover, what's going to make a good image that's going to grab people. And we're working with a great design team called Tag Team Studios, and they have been doing our covers since the beginning. They are really good at what they do, and they're very nicely designed covers. We don't do a lot of really conventional type of news type of covers. Actually, this month for the very first time we have a band on the cover, and that's something that at the newspaper I used to work for, the Montreal Mirror, we would do that all the time. But this is a first for us. It's our 6th issue, and it's the first time we have a band on the cover. So it's cool. It's it's kind of exciting. As for the process, what happens then is we, of course, with our between ourselves and with our freelancers, we assemble the content. We do the writing. We do copy editing, and then the material goes to the layout team. And we assemble photos, they get prepped, we get the ads together, of course, that's integral to the whole thing. We have to, we're sometimes chasing at the last minute for the artwork for the ads, and we assemble it all together. We do one really intensive production day, although the designer's layout, they're working on it for 2 or 3 days before the myself and the managing editor Lucas Weisenthal, we go in and we do a final kind of copy edit and look over the whole thing with our creative director Brendan Fletcher. He's kind of a liaison between editorial and layout, and he's also part of the process for kind of guiding us and envisioning like where we're going, how we're going to develop as a company, and also what our voice is as a publication in the city, and how we're different from where most of us came from, which is the Montreal Mirror. We use that as a basis, but it's not exactly what we're trying to reproduce. It's a great starting point, though.
Thank you.
Okay.